Hello, welcome to Charlotte's Cooking Show. I'm Charlotte. Today we are making gnocchi. Have you ever made it before? It is so fun, it's very easy, you're gonna love it. So gnocchi is a potato pasta, and you make it with white potatoes, flour, and egg. Add a little bit of salt in if you needed to. You can also substitute it for sweet potatoes. It's really fun to make, it's easy, it's great to make with a group of people. Include your kids in it, they can make it too. And it's quick to cook and delicious to eat. So we're starting with 2 cups of flour. I have a granite countertop, so I'm going to do this right on the granite, but just because it's nice and cold. But if you want to do it in a bowl, that's good too. So I've got 2 cups of flour, and then I'm going to add in the potatoes from 2 cooked potatoes. So that's probably 1 potato, and then that's probably a 2nd potato. Then we're going to crack in 1 egg. Look at that, isn't this fun? So we're gonna add in just a little pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper. Not too much, just enough to give a little bit of flavor. And then you are going to work the dough on the counter or in the bowl, and you're just gonna work away at it. Don't fear if it feels too dry or there's too much flour, that's okay. You can add a little tiny bit more potato if you have it. But don't worry, as you work through it and you knead it, you'll realize that the dough is gonna come together. And sure enough, here it is, it's in a nice ball, and you're just gonna keep working it out on the counter. So we've got our dough done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of cut it into these sections, and then we are going to use our hand, and we're gonna roll these out on our counter and stretch them out. And we're basically going to do this until we straighten these out and get them a little skinnier, and we're making snakes. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but we're making little snakes, and then what we're going to do is we're gonna cut these snakes into smaller pieces, like this size. And then you're gonna use your fork and roll it along to flatten it, give those little marks, and then it's ready to go. 100 more to go. All right, so now all the hard labor is over. We've cut these all up into little tiny pieces and done the fork thing. We've got our salted boiling water, and we're gonna add in all our gnocchi to the pot. The fun thing about gnocchi is it goes in and it sits heavy on the bottom, and then when it's done cooking, they all float to the top. That's when you know they're done. Our gnocchi's all cooked, it all floated up to the top. I've got them sitting to the side. Now it's time to get some ingredients ready to saute in the frying pan, and then we'll add the gnocchi into it. Today I've got a shallot, I've got some roasted red peppers, and I've got some kind of pre-cooked pieces of bacon. We're gonna saute those in some olive oil and some butter, and then we'll add the gnocchi in. I'm guaranteeing you it is so good. And then we're gonna finish it off with some fresh thyme. Give it a mix up with our spoon, and then sometimes what is nice to do is you grab a little bit of water, pasta water, from your pot, and you use that, add it in, and it gives you a really nice kind of creamy, starchy liquid, and gives you a little bit of a sauce on the gnocchi. You can hear it boiling up with all the flavors. Here we go. The end of this recipe calls for some grated Parmesan. Can't go wrong there. Okay, so there it is, all done. Time to serve. This is so great. Everybody loves this. You could add, we've got bacon in this, you could add chicken, you could add like garlic shrimp, all kinds of delicious options like that. So here it is. Let's start with a little bit of more Parmesan cheese. It's good. A little splash of pepper, a little pinch of salt, a Little dollop of nice thick sour cream on top like that, and a couple of little sprigs of fresh chives from the garden. Doesn't that look fantastic? Okay, this is homemade gnocchi. I made it, you can make it, you'll love it. Give it a try. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Homemade gnocchi, you should make it.